Therapy is a really amazing place to work. The team is so passionate and supportive, and there's a strong emphasis on professional development.
What I love most about working for Aspect Therapy is really the people, the amazing participants and their wonderful families and support teams that we get to work with on a day-to-day basis.
What I love most about working for Aspect Therapy is being on the road and providing some really great capacity building supports within participants' natural environments. I also really enjoy the flexibility of the role and the low billables being under 4 hours, which makes the job really manageable and makes sure that you have a really good work-life balance.
I love the chance to get together at our regular regional meetings and our national conference every year.
I also love at Aspect we've got really good access to continuing professional development opportunities. We have really great support and supervision. We've got a really nice team and we're able to access clinical support and operational support also.
I love working for Aspect Therapy due to the amazing colleagues that I get to work with. I've been able to learn so much from people from other disciplines. I've been able to learn from psychologists and educators and occupational therapists, and that's really helped me grow my understanding of how to support people on the spectrum.
I love working with Aspect Therapy and being connected to such a larger organisation who's so heavily involved in quality research and continuous quality improvement projects. Aspect Therapy is also really committed to the wellbeing and safety of our staff and all of the participants that we work with.
My first few weeks with Aspect were really great. So we had an induction period that was around 12 weeks. Within that 12 weeks we had joint visits, lots of induction modules, lots of supervision and support from the whole team. We just gradually took up clients over that 12-week period, which was really nice to start off slow and build that caseload.
My induction experience was wonderful. I had access to amazing modules that really helped me to feel supported and confident to start with my caseload.
I feel like the induction process really prepared me for what the role actually is. So the process included things like modules, but also things like joint visits and observation visits of experienced therapists who were on the team. So by the time I had my first solo client, I felt really ready and I feel like I had all the tools I needed to feel comfortable within the role.
A day for me at Aspect might look like being out on the road, visiting preschools, mainstream schools, SSPs, or visiting people at home, or it might be here at home chatting with my colleagues on Zoom who I support.
So a regular day for me with Aspect Therapy, I normally like to start a little bit earlier in the day so then I have time for sport in the afternoon. So I normally start around 8 o'clock in the morning with admin and emails before heading out for around 3 visits over the course of the day. So that can be between schools or it can be in participants' homes.
I do like to change things up and keep things exciting. So a typical day varies. However, I'll usually do 2 or 3 face-to-face sessions, and then there's also development sessions that I do in my PBS role. So that involves developing the behaviour support plan, working with the family or other therapists to develop that. So that involves lots of Zoom calls, lots of phone calls.
So an average work day for me, I will start my day at home and I'll check my emails and I'll action any admin that I need to. And then I'll head out onto the road and I'll do visits either at homes or at schools or out in the community in places like cafes or parks. So therapy is really based wherever is most relevant for the client's goals and where they'll achieve the most functional outcomes. And then I'll sit somewhere quiet like a park and I'll write up my notes and then I'll go home.
I would definitely recommend that others come and work for Aspect Therapy. The work-life balance that we have is amazing, and I think the support and supervision that we receive not only from supervisors and operational leaders but the whole team in general is great.
There are lots of different roles, including being able to work in groups, being able to work individually in people's homes, working in school and community settings, and there are lots of opportunity to grow as a leader within the organisation.
Working with Aspect Therapy is incredibly rewarding. We get the opportunity to know and understand our clients, and we really see the impact and change from the work that we do. There is such a strong team culture, and there's lots of support available from colleagues and from supervisors.
For a new role where you really get to make a difference in people's lives, where you have access to awesome PD, a lot of opportunity and support to enhance your clinical skills, flexibility, and to be part of an amazing team, then Aspect is the place for you.